Good evening, everyone. And it's Wednesday night. So, I'm a little bit early, and some of the tabs aren't set up properly. Hello, Captain Rex. Oh, you got your name back. Hiya, Foxy. Thank you for the sub, everyone. There's 2, 3 gone through. That's brilliant. Whew. I'm early. Sorry. I'm early. I'm not ready today. It's been a... yeah. Sort that out. We seem to have a dragon and a rhino. Rhino thanks to Ulfric, and the dragon thanks to Captain Rex. So, hi Podpeas. I've got a new map again because that one started to get mucky and I didn't want to ruin it. So I've acquired a small army painter one. Hiya, Dean. So I can actually do work on it during the day as well and get it mucky, and I don't get upset that the nice shiny one underneath's got mucky. But it does move a lot, so you'll see that. Hello. So, we have bits and pieces to do tonight. There's not a massive amount on the table. Been having a bit of a clear down, getting stuff sorted. I have the ones that I would like to get finished is obviously I have got a Count Dooku that is been sat around for a while, and I really want to finish Vader, so I think I'm going to try and finish Vader tonight at least. I've got the tank that I got disheartened with on the last stream, sat there watching me. I might throw some washes down on that while we're doing the bits and pieces. Still not convinced with the colours on that one. It's maybe alright, but yeah, there's the tank there, and there's a couple of bits in my rack behind to sort out. I was going to do some new stuff. I got a Dethklok for Fallout, a really fancy painting, and again, that is one just for me to paint, to have a look at. There's some trucks for... I got the truck. There's not 2 trucks. There is only 1 truck. Either the chemical or the other one. So I was going to do that, but I think just actually getting some paint down on some miniatures for tonight. Yeah, the Dethklok. I managed to pick up a couple, so they've just turned up today. I've had loads of deliveries today that I have not managed to get onto the website yet. I might open the Dethklok and start building it. I'm going to nick a bit of blue tack. Strategically place some blue tack under the corners of this, just so it doesn't keep whizzing off the bench. Hello, mate. Hi, Dimitri. Oh, I've just seen Ash join as well. Shh. It's not Legion stuff, honest. So yeah. Right, I need to find my right glasses. So they're my right glasses to paint with. They're my reading ones. So also we have a bit of a bumper giveaway. I've got some packs of cards. Hi, was it? It's Dale. I couldn't see. And there was no advert running either. So, 3 packs of cards for the usual giveaway today that you can't see because of the shiny. We have a Dengar pack, a Bosk pack, and a Forlon pack. Yes, definitely met. There's a huge bag for Dale, and there's a bag and there's bits in there for you as well. And you'll probably win some at tonight as well. All your promo cards, I think, are in there as well. They're either in there for you and Sarah and Dale. Dean. Dale. Bob. Dale. So, the packs tonight are, as I say, the only difference between the packs is hire something for the geek end. Oh, I forgot to put it on. You might end up seeing me get semi-naked later. So Dengar, Forlom and Bosk are the card packs. So in the card pack there is this. So the only difference is the front card. Everyone else gets these. Exactly the same in each pack. So there's a Force Choke, Saber Throw, there's a Palpatine, Agile Gunner, Angle Deflectors, Afterburners, Black Squadron Ace, Bombardment Drone, Blue Squadron Fighter, Deadman Switch, Boring Missiles, Crack Shot, blah, Foresight, Engine Upgrade, Prockets, Proto Missiles, Munitions Failures. Oh, Snapshot. There is literally everything in there. So, there is 3 of those packs to give away today. It is. I think there's over 100 cards in total between the 3 prizes. So we have, as I say, Forlom, Bosk and Dengar. So that's any one of them. So following on as the usual things, if you are a subscriber and you win, I'm going to give you a bonus stealth device card. It is the regional credit card stealth device. So anyone that is a sub will get that thrown in as a bonus. If you have subbed tonight, you will get the choice of a very, 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 very shiny metal card that you can't see. Hiya, Craig. So there's a Guri, and on the back side of that is the Black Sun Enforcer. There is the Braylon Stram, and on the back side of that is Ten Num, and Darth Maul, and on the back side of that the Dark Courier. So if you've donated tonight, you will also get the choice of one of them if you win one of the 3 prize raffles. So that's a lot of cards tonight. You can tell I've been cleaning the cupboards out. And tickets are going to be slightly more expensive, obviously, because of, I don't know what we normally have them at. Let me have a look. He says looking at the where is the store and stuff. Giveaways. I set this up earlier, I just can't remember what I'd set it to. Wednesday night giveaway is permission for everyone. That is one of them. And yeah, tickets will be 200 each, with again a limit of 10. So let's have a look and try my new shiny buttons and stuff to go to medium, and that should cool. new technology and all that. So we've got Vader. I've done a little bit of work on him some time ago, and first off I'm going to get rid of all the dust, because dust has settled on him. So yeah, let's go for the... Nope, that's chatting. See, one of the things is dead. I can't fix that one. So that's the Vader that we've got for the board today. I got a lot of the cloak sorted, and basically all that is the Eshin grey. It was obviously sprayed black, and this has been an Eshin grey light dry brush across the whole lot, and that's pretty alright. I want to, obviously I'm going to do the metalwork up, and I want to get the glow effects on as well. With the new camera setup, how is that looking? Can you see him clearly, or is it a bit of a blur or a mess, or is it fine? Yeah, no, unfortunately this is the real deal. Yeah, it is the fancy exclusive. I got it from... Where did I get it from? I think I might have got it from the States at some point. You know what? My brushes have all got mixed up, and I can't find any brushes. There's one of my Mark IIs. Cool. Right. And that's the one that I wanted, like. So I need my metallics. I'm going to do the chest plate in one of the new metallics. I think anyone who's been watching the streams knows it's my new favourite metal of all times ever. We do have a new stock of all of the metallics, because yes, they did sell really well. So these are just the Vallejo Metallics, and I'm using exhaust manifold. I'm going to take my cap off because it is warm in here. That's not going to work. Will that work? Putting the fan on. Nope. So there's a black line there, so just picking up the chest piece. And again, it doesn't take much with this metallic paint to coat it. It's pretty good. Not that we're promoting it or anything, and that we sell it or any of such like. And it does look really dark as well. So I'll try and pick up the same on the vents. It also is chrome. Same stuff, just in chrome. And I'm going to use the red and the blue from just the Forge World red and blue. After I've done the silver, of course. So this is going to be all the buttons and stuff like that. So, yeah. I tell you what I could do. I do have a soft light across the top of it. Let's see if this changes. There we go. Yeah, that's still very dark, isn't it? Let me see how it goes after I've done some silver on it. I have just noticed no idea why that's not. Wanted to check a couple of things. Yeah, strange. Look at the brightness. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get sunburn. So just picking up some of the buttons in his on his belt. Yep. So where we've got the buttons or the lights and stuff like that. Thank you very much, Ulfric. Thank you very much, Peapod, for the donations. So I'll do the red. So there's 2 lines of red. And that you cannot see. Good evening, Mr. Bearded Beast. How is you this fine evening? You still can't see it, can you, Dale? I'll tell you what, I'll do the blue and then I'll... I think Vader isn't one of the best ones for the stream. Do we need... No, I just think it's one of those things. The black on the stream isn't showing up very well. Yeah. I've ordered a 720 LED full box light to go above us to try and get the light up. And that should improve it a bit. The only problem was the only place that had them was on another continent, so they're going to take a while to get here. I'll leave Vader for now. I shall have a go at Mr. Dooku and get some of the rock work done and the face and stuff like that. Can you see that okay? Yes, I'm definitely going to sweat. I'm just wondering, do I actually need to be closer for this work? Is that any better? Right. I'm going to keep it at that for now. This is what happens when you have a camera fail about 10 minutes before going live. There we go. So yeah, I'll have a go of doing Dooku. If that fails, I'll go to the big tank. So the black and blue. The black's had a bit of a clean up and a dry brush. Yes, I'm about, mate. I'm I'm not planning on. If anyone can't see, nope, you can't see. What Foxy is trying to hint at was the fact that yesterday, while helping in the garden, and I was only helping, I wasn't. Joe's been doing the majority of it. I managed to smack myself in the face with a rake. Stop laughing, you two. Which not only gushed with blood. Oh. I think I gave myself a black eye or two, because they are starting to go. They're just well hidden by the glasses. Profuse amounts of blood. Well, a little bit anyway. There was loads of blood. Absolutely. And yes, nearly knocked myself clean out. I did knock myself sick, but that's. So I am going to just Dawnstone. Great. I'm just going to do the rock base on this. Some magic solution that I've just found. This is absolutely fantastic. I'll be using it all the time now. It thins any paints. It turns paints into all kinds of like washes, and I've just turned this into practically a wash. So this is a really thin down, and I'm hoping to get some of the darkness coming through. Oh, sorry. So getting the grey covering stuff, and it'll sink into the it's basically cork. It's been that long since we did it. It's a cork base, and it's going to sink in and soak into the cork quite a bit. That's why I've watered it down to try and Sort that out to start with. Because if I was to put a wash on it, it would just act like a sponge and soak a lot of it up. So do that with the grey and keep the grey quite watery to start with. And the good thing is with the new rules and the widgets that you get for them now, you can actually do a bit of a design on the base and stuff like that and make them bigger, like the Vader ones and the other ones like that. Sideshow, yeah, it was very full cartoon, sideshow Bobbish, and lots of people laughed. And it was definitely laughing at me, not with me. Stop sniggering. I can hear the pair of you out there. It wasn't a full sideshow Bob. Technically, I had help in doing what happened. I had the rake under the shed. And I won't name names, but the shed was moved. And when the shed moved, the rake jumped and like...
He's lying really, he stood in it, it just fell up and smacked him in the face like a cartoon.
Stop reading the stream chat. Right, so Tom has changed not Preston. Tom's changed Blackpool, the one that Evie owns, to Lazy Dragon Gaming, and the Preston one that he sold to Daniel is now just known as Harlequins. They're both having a bit of a rebrand, just so people understand that the shops are now separate and two. I think they're still working together very closely till everything gets set up properly. But they're still very good friends, and there will be two shops. So I've just used some Prussian blue to bring out some of the blue. There was bits, and it's just a bit of a dry brush, because now what I'm going to do is wherever I hit it with a dry brush, I'm going to try some bits of highlights on it. And some. So people have seen us before using my little pot of thinners, and in the little pot of thinners oh cool, I've done that once and it keeps reverting. I don't think the Facebook page is updated properly yet, but it shouldn't be far off now anyway. But yeah, I used to use some homemade stuff, so now what I've done is gone with the Army Painter one. We've found a good couple of uses for this in a couple of the streams, which I'm quite impressed with it. It works as a paint thinner, and obviously it's got retarder in it, so it slows down the paint drying, which means things like blending and that sort of stuff are right. Bear with me a minute, because this is just not. There we go. I can actually feel and hold the miniature now. I was stretching halfway across. It might mess the camera up for That's better. So what I'm doing is, it's very, very thin down. You can just see it here. Very much like a glaze. So building up the higher parts with the glaze and some of the lines in, just so it gives it a bit of more blue. Trying not to take the black or the very darkness away, because I do like the dark, but just the peaks, getting a bit of blue back into them, you know, and you can do so much with the dry brush. Yeah, it really is. If you're wanting to do quick paint, then it's not ideal, but it has a lot more benefit than it just gives you more time to play around and get the paint to do what you want it to do, and using it as a glaze works really well, or a glaze medium. Bit more in the chest so it lightens the chest up, and there's a line or two just under his arm. You want to see the worm? Well, I don't get asked that very often. You know, this is a very PG friendly live stream, don't you? Right, I'm going to leave that for the blue for now, but I'm going to do the Reichland. I'll do the Reichland, the flesh shade on the bits that I want to do, and then I'm going to do some of the cloak, because the cloak was just done in oh, what's it called? Contrast paints. So I've had plenty of time to dry, and I'm going to dry brush, and I'll probably do exactly the same that I've done on the blue, is pick up the raised areas and do some highlighting, but maybe again, I don't know if I could get a brown glaze. Right, I'm trying not to get this to go onto the beard and the hair. Did I hit that in the blue? Yeah, I did. I can taste the Vallejo paint on it. Can you see? Yeah. Yeah, go on then. Do you fancy doing a put? Because tomorrow I'm 50-50 on whether we'll get the stream room set up again. But stream room set up tomorrow. What would you like? What game would people like to see us stream? So, obviously we've got X-Wing, we've got Monster Apocalypse, try something. I do want to try what's it called? A 4-way that we played the other night, Dale. I want to try one of them out, but I want to try and stream it with obviously like you and Foxy or someone. A little bit of white. I think I've missed some of the hair. But yeah, I'm trying to think what games I've got that we could play. So yeah, if you look around here, I've still got white that I need to pick up with. I haven't got Betrayal at House on the Hill. My brown paint's spilling everywhere out the pot. So this is my favourite transparent wood grain brown. I'm going to try it over. Yeah. So I want to do the shoulder pads in a deeper brown. It's like it's a lot richer. It's very much. It's the stuff that I use for the speeder bikes. Their bodywork brown, but when you use it, if it's got stuff underneath it like this already has, it will just it just stains the top of it, sort of thing. So all of the work that's been done with the contrast to get the flowing. I don't play Blood Bowl. It's also, I've got to be, if it's not X-Wing or that, I've got to be able to teach Zoe how to play it in a day, and she still does have school work to do. So yeah, that's a different. Unfortunately, we played Blood Bowl a while ago, and let's just say issues ensued, and then sold all my Blood Bowl stuff. That is all I am saying. That is all. Right, a bit of wash for the hair. I'm going for a very thin down black wash on the hair area. Did it work or not? Well, I could actually get... I need to... That's not going to work like that, is it? Even that's not working. So... I'll zoom out a bit. This is what Phil was on about. No. This is The Worm. It is by Mini Monster Mayhem. It's a... Right. They're a patron. And you basically pay monthly. I know Phil's paying $5 a month, and you get the files to make these. I have gone up a level, and I am paying the extra so I can actually sell these. And this is the first one we've printed, and it's a worm. It is 28mm scale, which is quite scary when you look at the size of the thing compared to Poor Count Dooku. He is just going to get, yeah, eaten. But what I was meant to do is get some... I need to do a picture in primer for tomorrow, so no, Captain Rex, it's 7 pieces, so there's a head and then loads of sections. It's about a 25-30 hour print. It's the first one that I've done of theirs. There is a I'm just doing a Moth Girl. And the Moth Girl, again, it's 5 pieces for the Moth Girl, and it's more to do with... It could be done in one piece. It probably wouldn't be too hard just to do it, but the quality... You get a lot better quality with it being in multiple pieces, and the overlays, and basically the way that you put it in gets all of the dragon scales underneath perfectly laid and stuff like that. But this was my test one, and I've got another one fully done. Would look nice in pink. No, I need to do it. Well, she can have it once I've done the thing. I tell you what, I will be one moment, and I will do that. Yes, I remembered to do something. There we go, all remembered. So, if any of yous were around last Saturday... Oh, that might not work too well with all the brightness. James from Something from the Geek End had a sales stream on. Wow, that is bright. And on the sales stream... Did it fall off, or... So yes, this was a t-shirt challenge that they did, and Phil had to come up and print this out. I gave him a theme, which is Tintin, which is my nickname for Phil, and he managed it in an hour. I'm gonna have to take it off because it's affecting the camera. Don't get too excited. I don't want my stream banning, so you're not getting nakedness. Well, not much anyway. So yes, thank you very much to Phil for getting that done. A different Phil, not the one that I'm talking to in the stream, but thank you, James, and thank you, Phil, for the t-shirt. It is amazing. So what I'm going to do is quickly get one of the airbrushes out. So yeah, we've got a deal with the lad's called Lee, the artist that's done these. We've got a deal with him that as long as we are supporting him on the Patreon for basically the package that there's a package that allows us to print and sell all of his designs, and this is one of the starter package ones. There's loads of worms and base layer. No, I went straight with what I'd been using, and I did this. Which machine? I did this on the old machine, the first machine, and the machine that I've been having the issues with. I did it in black, and I've had no problems with either. The black did seem very easy to get off the build plate, so I don't know if that's something to do with it, but so while he's just reminded me, I'm going to get a coat of grey down on it just so I can take some pictures tomorrow. If anyone wants one, I've not worked out the price yet, but as Phil will tell you, this is about, I think it worked out at about 300 grams of resin. So resin's not the cheapest, to say the least. I think it's around about £40 a kilogram. Some strange reason I've got a problem on my airbrush. There we go. So yeah, about 300 grams. They're not going to be a cheap little fella. I think I've seen them for around about 60-70 quid a pop in kit form. So it's half done. Yes, that was a good thing. Have you used Is it working? I've got nowhere on here to show it either. I'll have to have a look at showing the results up on... So yeah, these are great for D&D and stuff like that. If I have the time, I might even do a painted one and put it up on the shop. Right, I'll have a... I'm sure there was something in the Streamlabs setup that allowed me to put the different options up there. And a pie chart and stuff like that. Definitely going to need these. Airbrushes on a deep clean. There we go. Oh, okay. I may get you to print me off stuff for Legion scenery. Someone has scanned a bunch of animal skeletons in available. Oh, is there a crate dragon? I'm gonna have to clean this out. I'd love a crate dragon skull. There we go. Oh, that smells. Probably make one of them into a crate dragon. It shouldn't be too hard. So yeah, that's some lovely detail on it. I shall put him here, out the way for now, and have a look at painting him at some point. You can no longer enter the poll. I think this poll was fixed. What did we go for? Right. He's here. So... does he have a name? I haven't called him anything yet. Oh, I keep pressing the broken link. So... yes, Streamlabs is the system that I run all of this through. It's a Streamlabs OBS system, and it does all the subscriptions, keeps them all in order. It does all of all the polls. We do a prize giveaway at past, and the prize giveaway system is built into Streamlabs. It's a really good system. So the belt, I've gone for some of the exhaust and brown mixed together, so it gives it a bit of a bronzy metallic belt, and it just, not putting too much on, just to give it a bit of shine. And a bit in there as well. Yeah, cool. And I was going to do, and the main reason I wanted this bronzy brassy colour is for the sabre itself. And then hopefully we'll be able to highlight the brass, or the coppery brass colour that I've made. Thank you for liking the stream, Jess. Welcome aboard. And then, yeah, as I say, give it a bit of a silver highlight, a bit of a wash, and then a silver highlight. There we go. It's like a brassy colour. Yes, as soon as I get them, Craig, I will be doing the first night that's available. I do have them down for 2 weeks' time in a prayer list. I can't guarantee that this list is actually anywhere near accurate, but stranger things have happened than them come out actually on some sort of time that they're meant to. Oh, paint everywhere. Jack's not here. I don't know if you've seen, Jack did the Mandalorian that we gave away last week. He finished painting it and it was absolutely fantastic. Right. I think, are we getting the ARC troopers as well, or is that a different? It might actually be that. Is it that line or not? Yes, Paul. I keep getting, you know what, the struggle I've been having to try and get actual proper realistic dates, and I think everyone's in the same. A full size one, Ian. Doing it running the brown glaze down, it's the clear brown again, running that around the absolute base of that. That does give it a different colour. It looks a bit oily, like an oil skin one. That's not what I wanted, but let's have a look at a dry brush. I have a bit of a one-trick pony where it comes to doing any skin at all, and it's basically the same as what I've done there. Is whatever base colour you do it in, you then build it up with Kislev flesh, and I use air because it's really thin, and it'll take a couple of coats, then Reichland flesh shade, and then highlight back the raised areas with a Kislev flesh. My best piece of advice I can give is find a cheap mini that has like flesh showing muscle structure, a barbarian or something like that. Paint it in I would say like a grey colour as your base. Try the Kislev flesh over it. Get a good smooth finish with that. Then do the Reichland flesh shade. Let that dry fully. And what you'll get is you'll get the highs and the lows. And then just go over. And you use... I try to explain... Don't have anything to show you. But like I've been painting a lot of this, and it may seem a bit yeah, everyone knows the thing of 2 thin coats. Always do 2 thin coats. Go even thinner than that. I think the last time I did any decent area of skin, it took 3 or 4. I had a bit of an issue with contrast paints over the weekend. I tried contrast paints on something, and it was skin, but it wasn't skin. Then I found I couldn't match, so I put it on. Yeah, that is a good one as well. Yeah. Yes, it didn't flow everywhere nicely. Maybe I should have thinned it a bit more. Maybe I was expecting too much from it. But they're good to use. I think they have a place. But this is what... So that was the brown. And I'm a bit disappointed with it. And it hasn't done the same as... Yes, they are really funny. Some things work and some things don't. What was I did Marines. I did a couple of Marines for someone, and that worked with the contrast. But this is just not. Yeah, it didn't work, and I'm about to try a dry brush over the top of it, which is what I was leading up to. They are a tool, but again, we found other uses for them in our live streams that we've been doing. The Aether Sprite that we gave away, that was done with contrast, but that was basically we painted the Aether Sprite gold, and then I airbrushed the contrast over the top. Right, I am totally not happy with that. So clean my dry brush. I think the big ones I've had the problems with has been the brown and what was the other one? The purples. The purples are so thin, it's unreal. Right, what brown? I want a dark brown. Dryad. I don't know if it's because old school or whatever, but I don't think there's any replacement for a base colour, a wash, and then a highlight. So, yeah, don't like it. Don't be afraid if you don't like something to either strip it back or just completely paint over it, or if it comes to it, find a way to strip it back. Even things like the basics of a brown base coat, a wash, let that fully dry, a dry brush, and then use the dry brush as a guide to where to layer it. Again, as I said, I think they've got uses. I just don't think they're as just throwing it. Which Vallejo paints would you recommend as a good starting? For the silver, the metallics, I've been using Exhaust Manifold a lot because it's got a yellow tint to it. It's not just silver, so it's got a bit more of a colour to it. It's going to be a bit awkward getting under there. Try not to get any on the blue. Yeah, that's better. The brightest silver is the chrome that I use. And I use you'll see me use the chrome for not just for actually silvers, but like on Vader's buttons and stuff like that. I use it to go under the clear reds and stuff. And the chrome just pops. It's really good for putting under a clear. There we go. And as people will tell you, I hate painting brown. I think brown has to be my nemesis colour. So there we have it. Back to a base brown. I've managed to keep the top part pretty decent, and I missed a bit there. I'll let that dry and do a dry brush and a clean up on it. We had some good fun with the copper and the silver as well, and mixing the coppers with other bits and pieces to get different, like slightly different hues on the brass. Let's have a look. I'll tell you what we did get in as well. I'll show you in a second. So the main two I use, as you see all the time, is Exhaust Manifold and Chrome. There is the brass, the copper that you can turn into brass. But there is a lot of closely matched ones. Like you've got Aluminium, which is probably in the middle. dark aluminium, which is just a slightly off coloured one. We do have a steel and a burnt iron. So the steel is like, it is a good steel colour, and it works well with rust in that one. Gunmetal grey, which is like the old gunmetal grey. White aluminium is, I've not found a real use for it yet, but it is like a whitey silver. I just nearly spilled it everywhere. But not as, it doesn't reflect as much, and it's not as shiny as chrome. It's like mixing white and them together. Then you've got a dull aluminium. Yeah. Did you see the brass work that we did? And then obviously semi-matte aluminium. There's a lot around about the same, and you can do what I did and end up buying the whole load. I'll just try and buy a range, like a brass, a copper. Those two together did a door. I may have to go behind my secret stash. Don't look. Lots of secret-y stuff. So that was, I think it was a Friday we did, or was it the Monday stream that we did? So that was 5 parts copper to 1 part exhaust manifold, and we got that, and then we used the verdigris over the top. But the coppery, it was more of a brassy colour that it's come out, and it's still it really is nice. Yeah, it was a Monday when we covered Rasta's spot while he was away. So yeah, there's a good couple of bits and pieces to play around with. The metals are really good fun. They're really thin, and they've mixed well together so far. And I've mixed them with other colours, like you've just seen there. I've mixed the over here was the actual aluminium. Sorry, the exhaust manifold, and just some of the transparent brown, and I got, it's like a, it's like the old tin bit colour. I don't know if you can see that very clearly. So it's very, very tin bitsy from GW, the early stuff. So again, it's one of those sets of paints that I've loved just playing around with, trying different things with it. So what we also got today, which I like rocking horse droppings to get hold of, is the newly branded the shifters. Now I've not opened these. I've only got 2 sets of each one at the moment, because they are quite hard to get hold of. I've waited 3 or 4 months to get hold of these. Now these are the colour shift colours. So there's 3 sets. There's Magic Dust, Galaxy Dust, and Space Dust. So what do you get? You get orange and violet, electric blue and violet, intense violet, green and blue violet, green, blue, violet, gold, bright gold and brown, old gold and grey violet, and then red gold. Yes, we will have a discussion of we'll have a discussion about them ones tomorrow, mate. And the whole reason that doesn't say what it used to say. So then there's light green violet, light violet green, green gold cold blue, turquoise violet, emerald green mauve, green silver blue, dark green tin. And then magic dust is violet old copper, gold pale blue, pearl violet, old silver pale violet, silver pink, and gold burnt. Yeah, and gold burnt orange. So these are what's available at the moment. I have no prices on them. Yes. I'm sorely tempted to keep a set myself, knowing how hard they've been to get. Yeah, but looking at them on every store that I've looked at so far has been coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. I put the order in. I think I put the order in May, and they've literally just turned up today. They turned up with a load of other stuff that I'd forgot I'd ordered, like loads of metal colours, like 2, 3 or 4 huge sets full, more extra, more. So, which one of them was the grey? I need to do a bit more grey over the base. What I don't want to do is hit it with a metallic colour. It is soaking in nicely though. The other thing that just came in, and I know Jack, we've had it on back order for Jack, was you're meant to put the shifters and the colour change, and whoever makes the product, you're meant to put it over gloss black to get the best effect out of it. But gloss black prime has been pretty hard to get hold of as well for a while. Probably part and parcel with the reason you can't get the shifters either. We just managed to get a restock of that this week as well. So, still wet on the cloak, so I can't do the wash on the cloak. What I will do is I'll do a quick yay, everything's moved. So tonight's prizes. It is a big giveaway tonight. So we've got 3 packs: Dengar, Bosk, and Forlom. They're all the same, except for one has a Dengar, one has a Bosk, and one has a Forlom. Tickets are 200 each, as you can expect. As you can understand, there is a whole lump of cards in here. We have got Dengar, Pulp, Force Choke, Agile Gunner, Angle Deflectors, Afterburners, Bombardment Drone, Black Squadron Ace, Blue Squadron Scout, Deadman Scout, Boron Missiles, Crackshot, Bactoid Prototype, Logistics Division Pilot, Blue Squadron Rookie, Bravo Flight Officer, Lothal Rebel, Jakku Gunrunner, Grey Squadron Bomber, and Bounty Hunter. Foresight, Engine Upgrade, Proton Rockets, Proton Torpedoes, Munitions Failsafe, Pen, yes, Arena Ace, Naboo Handmaiden, the Hive Guard, Scimitar Squadron, Snapshot, Shield Upgrade, Spare canister parts, Spare Parts Canister, Veteran Turret Gunner. You've got the Alderaanian Guard and the Outer Rim Patrol, Red Squadron Bomber, and one of the very first ones, the Scarif Base Pilot, because on the back it still has the 1.0 version. So you will win one of them. If you're a follower, then there is 3 packs. You will get the choice. if you enter and you're not here, you will get the one that's left over at the end. So, thank you, Shenanigans. That just... Can you do me a favour, and Shenanigans, can you double check your value? Your points went up, mate, please. I just need to keep a check on a couple of people who haven't. They didn't. Some people's didn't go up. So, 3 tickets will be drawn, or 3 raffle prizes will be drawn. So that's 1, 2, and 3. If you're a subscriber, you will also get a bonus card of a stealth device. Your points, mate. Exclamation points. I don't know if you can see if they went it up. So yeah, if you're a subscriber, you will get a stealth device card thrown in as a bonus. If you are one of the great people who have donated tonight, then you will get the choice of one of 3 cards. Is there 2 in? Cool, thank you. For some reason, Braylon Stram kit feels a lot thicker than the rest. So, you will get the choice, and they may look mucky, but that's because they're in the sleeves. They are all brand new from K. We have, first off, the business posts them out. If you win, you win. We will post them anywhere in the world. Don't worry about that. So, we send to America every day through the shop. It's sending a pack of cards over. Is it Maryland that you said? Yeah, it's not a problem. So Brilliant Stram, if you win and you've donated tonight, you would get, obviously, if you're subbed, you get the stealth devices. If you are a donator tonight, you will get the choice of one of these 3. Yep, that's... You're a customer, I wouldn't mind sending you any prizes that you win, mate. We've got some here that are from another lad in the stream who's basically said just to keep hold of them for when he gets... Well, for when he wins more, because he's that confident he will win more. But yeah, he says, throwing them all over. There's a pack here for Smog. I don't know who Smog is. So yeah, I've got his pack here for when he wins some more, because he's adamant he is going to win some more. Right, there's a few ways. I'll just explain this. So if you've donated tonight, then you'll get the choice of another added bonus of either Guri and Black Sun Enforcer, Darth Maul and Dark Courier, and Braylon Stram and 10 Num. So, how to enter? So, there's a few ways. I've got paint everywhere. You gain points through watching, and to see how many points you've got, you type in exclamation points. And that'll tell you that you've... Ooh, wow. Oh, that's because I watch myself on another screen all the time. So, yes. So, you gain something like 5 points every 5 minutes for watching. And unfortunately... well, yeah, Lee will be winning his own stuff tonight. Yes! So... you can... There's other ways to gain points to enter the raffle. Raffle tickets are 200 points each. So you can subscribe to the channel either through the normal subscription method or through Twitch Prime, which it just comes, nope, that didn't come up in there. And that will give, I think that gives you 500 points for the first time you subscribe, and then points every time after. Then there is also exactly that. By donating, you also get you should get points. So if you do exclamation points, that'll show you. Okay. I do when the raffle goes, yeah, when the raffle goes up, we get to put the there you go, 516 points. So I think it works out at, I think, looking at the amount that's come through, that $5 subscription, a $5 donation, and that comes through, and you get round about, I think it works out at about, because we're in the UK, something like 400 and something points for doing it, and then obviously you've been watching. So if you were to win, oh, look at that, there's gifts of subs. I don't think Paul was meant to do that. Anyway, I had no idea. Well, you gave us loads more. Yeah, there's a loads and loads of new things. We got loads of amazing emojis from Foxy last week. There you go. So, as I say, we'll open it at past. Entries are going to be 200 points an entry. It is a bit of a premium, this one, because there's a lot of cards. Yeah, there's a lot there. So, don't want to do that one. Let's have a look at his jacket while we're waiting. We've got 2 minutes. So, thank you for the donation, Sarah. Now I've got to ask the question, was that Sarah or was that Foxy messing up again? As we were talking about the contrasts earlier, so I've painted over that with just Dryad base paint, and that's dry, but it's turned the paint shining. I don't know if that's just the brown or what, but yeah. So what I am going to do, he says not finding his Nullen oil, is, yeah, my Nullen has vanished. I bet Zoe's nicked it. Yep, so I'm going to use the 2-to-1 anyway. It was you. Yeah. Yeah, it was a bit strange to find myself to donating to my own stream. I was like, wait, what? So all I'm going to do is to try and get rid of the glossy look and put some colour into the folds. Is I'm just going to null in it. It's brown. I know a lot of people were saying I should be using brown. I want it dark. Yeah, it's just running off. So I could main problems for getting this to actually press the wrong button, medium, close. So if you look, it is running off really quick because I've just realised, because it's gloss. Go up to the top. So what I'm going to have to try and do is angle it so it's not just all going to fall off, which is great. Right. While that's doing some sort of weird sort of flowing motion off the board, I'll put the painting. I will put up the that. I think if anything, it's going to come out of his mouth. That doesn't sound right. There we go. No. There we go. Yeah, the brown's nicer that way. It looked patchy and horrible. I'll let that run. I will open the floodgates. Facebook. I want stream. Giveaway. I'll just double check. 30 minutes. Followers, subscribers, and tonight's donators. Advanced to tickets. Save. Giveaway is starting now. So also, I forgot to mention, anyone who has a subscription gets a bonus one. So if you're a subscriber, then you get basically you get a freebie when you get one ticket. Yeah, anyone that's wanting, you need to put numbers after the raffle. So if you want one ticket, you type in raffle space 1, 2 tickets, raffle space 2, 3 tickets, raffle space 3, 10 tickets. Go on, bet someone can guess. There you go, shenanigans. Guesses correctly. Cool. Oh, look at that. Will you get the points in 28 minutes? Gonna win me a shiny B-wing. Yes, because you're not. If you subscribe, you get a free one. We tend to do it. So the subscription part is built into the system, and we found that there was no way to reward people that, like you did. You donated. So we had no way to reward them. That's why. If the only way to get one of the metal cards tonight is to be a donator on tonight's screen, or to be a donator on tonight's stream, to be in with a chance of winning that. So we do it. We reward the the people that are donating and the subscribers on different level. B-Wing buddies. It is so shiny. It's even shinier when you take it out of the packet that's got all the scratches on, because it is brand spanking new in there. Right, this is something. Which ones do you still have available, Kay? Is it everything? Are they all still available, or is there any going out of stock that you don't have as much? Thank you for the donation, Smog. So you have everything. Right, I didn't know that. I do apologise. So any of the nice shiny metal cards, what about the plastic and stuff like that? Do you have them as well? The plastic and the shiny ones. Everything. The Etsy link comes up and is below the stream as well. And if you use a special secret squirrel code, then you get a little discount thanks to Kate. There we go. I'm just copying and pasting it from above. So yeah, head over to his Etsy store. It's Doom Fairies. So yeah, Kay kindly donates. Ulfric can afford 129 tickets. That's scary, mate. So Doom Fairies is in, Ulfric's in, Captain Rex is in, Podbees is in, Foxy's in, Paul's in. Oh, there's a sneaky Joe. I haven't seen Joe all night and he sneaks in there. Dale, Sarah, I'm presuming it's Ian, and then some bearded beast, Egan and Smog Monster and Doom Fairies. So we are going to attempt to go over to someone else's stream later on, and do one of those raidy things if we can. It helps us and it helps the other stream out as well. We get appreciation and stuff like that. What did I just do to buttons? I pressed buttons and things disappeared. So have we got the wrong link in there? Let's have a look. Catch you soon. I'll message you if you win anything. I'll just message you through this. Mine seems to work. Dale. It goes to fully modded gaming. Yeah, I'll just click straight through onto it. And the first thing that came up is loads of really nice t-shirts. The K2SO foil. All the alt art cards in metal. Ooh. Thank you for the donation, Paul. Ah. That is a strange one. It's the correct link. It's I could show you it on a thing, but I don't know how to link over there. The pin badges are class, by the way. Have the Twitch. So the link is over there somewhere. Do you have the Twitch? I'll have a look now. While the... You mean on the panel? Ah, you are correct. Yeah. Edit panels. Videos, sponsors, sponsored. Is it doing that on any of the other ones? Because it just shows on mine, it just shows as that. Oh, not that one. It won't even let me copy and paste. So that's what's in the link, but I can't actually see on the link. So the Beanie Games one works. Lazy Dragon one works. Fully modded lighting goes to fully modded gaming Etsy Twitch store. Let's try this a different way. Sorry about this, Kay. I didn't realise. No, because I'm clicking on it. It's doing the same, mate. I do know why. Submit. Edit panels. Would you like to try it now? Sorry about that. The hyperlink had missed. The front part of the hyperlink hadn't come over when we'd done the copy and the pasting. That's actually looking really nice. Try it now. It will work. So there. You can see where it just looks that much better. It's still a bit glossy, but it's still wet. But you can see the highlights and the lowlights, that the wash. Sometimes I just think that sticking the base coat and wash down is sometimes a lot less hassle than the contrast paints. The contrast paints, as I said, have a use, but what else was we going to do? So, depending on what we get done this week and where we're going this week, we do have, and I just knocked the thing off, didn't realise that. So, everyone saw the donut shop. Le Donut Shop. Betting. So we did that on the live stream last week. and really good fun doing it. Picked up a couple of new techniques, picked up a couple of new ideas that we're going to do a couple of videos on. Really enjoyed painting it. Thanks to the guys over at Corvus Terrain, who should have come up in the... They aren't actually showing in this one for some reason. There we go. So, guys at Corvus Terrain sent us these files. So that was the first one that we did. Really good fun painting it along with you guys. The sprinkles were probably... Hello, Jack. You haven't got long to the... Oh, what's it called? Oh, I broke that one as well. 16 minutes to the prizes. I'll show you after I've done these what the prizes are. So yes, we've got a couple of videos on stuff from this that I'm going to do one tomorrow or tonight. I'm not sure when, but I'm definitely doing one. Promise, Jack. How did Jack know that I was going to start talking about doing extra videos when he turned up? Also, Foxy, I've got a proposal for you tomorrow as well, mate. So, bouncing everything around, they also gave us that, remember the Tatooine building that I said? So, I've got the Tatooine building partially printed. These are all supports, so this is a raw print. So when we get them off the machine, so this isn't going to be an easy part to get out, so I won't do this live. But things like the ladders, there's bits that, because you can't print in mid-air yet, there's bits that you've got to pop off like that, and they support the next rung up sort of thing. So I've got to go around and clean all these up, give it a couple of coats of primer. The doors have got to come out, so there's all bits like, does that go? That goes all the way through, so I won't force it, but just bits that stop it all collapsing while it's printing. There we go. Different type of proposal this time. So yeah, it's so addictive pulling all these parts off and making an absolute mess. So I've got there is a roof. So that's the ground floor. That is the next floor. And then I have the roof. And then some space age doors to go onto it. What it has done on the top is... the doors ran away. I did a thing called ironing on it. And the top has a bit of a weird pattern on it. I don't know why it's done that or how it's done that. So what I was going to do is use my brown earth and just smudge brown earth into it so it's like sand, like a sand building. So that's going to be one of our next streams to do. Again, in conjunction with them. Down there. And Jack, I got my Tintin. So Jack, with 13 minutes left to go, you know how the system with the prizes work. So prizes are today, there is a card pack for the winners. So there's a Bosk, a Forlom or a Dengar. You get to choose. All the packs are the same inside. I won't name all of the cards again because it'll be all over by then. But each pack has a lot of cards in. I think it's 30 something cards in a pack. So that's open to anyone. 200 points a ticket. Yeah, so there's 3 of them. If you're a subscriber, you get a bonus of a stealth device. Credit card, plastic one. regionals last year. If you've donated tonight, we will throw in a Brill and Stram and Tendom, or a Dark Courier and Darth Maul, or a Guri and Black Sun Enforcer. First person out gets to choose if they've donated, and first person out also gets to choose which one of them. It's open now and has 11 minutes 54 seconds left to go. Go, 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 go. So we had lots of emotes. Whatever, yeah, emotes. They jack straight in with 5 tickets. So I've just got to do this because this is so good. Yeah, I like the Decimator one. Deci. Yep, I got a Decimator remote. The only downside is when we've done it, the setting for it is I think I'm the only one that's ever going to get it. After we realised what it actually entails to actually get the Decimator one. It was a bit, yeah. But I don't mind that. It is locked, and you have to be a super duper tier. Is it tier 3 person that? Yeah, I don't know. I know you have to be quite a high. That's the one. It's behind a £25 paywall. So basically, we get 4 emotes for any subscribers. They get access to that. Then there is a tier 1. That's tier 1 subscriptions. There's a tier 2 subscription that allows you to get that one. So you get the Clone Trooper if you're a tier 2, and then tier 3 gets the Deci. Tier 1 is regular and gives you, yeah. So I know there's three levels. I don't know what they call them properly. Tier 2 is $9.99 and gives you the above. Yeah, that's the ones. But again, thanks to Foxy who sorted all of these out, and Dale helped. Oh, Dale adverts. So now Dale's gone, we can all talk about him. Come on, I wish this thing would dry quicker. While that's drying, I should have done the base as well. So Dale can still talk, he just can't hear us for 30 seconds. And oh, all that time and effort to protect my nice new shiny mat, and yeah. I actually saw the revenue stream from the ad breaks. I got it wrong. I thought it was something like 5 pence every time we do an ad 5 cents every time we do an ad break. It isn't. It's 5 cents if someone clicks on the ad and goes through to the ad thing. But we then get 5 cents. But we don't get 5 cents per person. We just get 5 cents for one. I think I'd had one in all of the ad breaks. But it's good fun just to make sure Dale can't see us for 30 seconds. Right, so... yeah. I'll let that dry off. I do need to do some highlights on the cloak on the back. But that cloak just looks flowing brown and not just someone's bleh over. Yeah. I think with a little bit of careful dry brushing in one direction, that will pick that up nicely. I've got a couple of colours to try out, a couple of techniques to try out. As I said, and going through all of this with Jack a lot over the last couple of months, putting stuff down, trying it, putting stuff down, trying it, and things working, and obviously some looking over there, there's stuff that didn't work. But someone showed us something that I've never even considered before, and that was dry brushing black. So they have done, I can't say who it is because it's part of a competition we're running at Beanies, but they've done a Dark Eldar sail barge thing. I can't remember what, Dark Reaver or Reaper or whatever they're called. And they've done it in Mephiston red, and I've done it the red one. Yes, yeah, the red one. And when they sent me the pictures, so I was sat there going, that red, I've been trying to get a similar red to that for a long time. And I was like, I just don't know how. I've tried, the ways I tried it was reds with airbrush nulling, or airbrush, basically trying to airbrush anything to tint it dark, yeah, deep, and I just, no, it just didn't work. It would streak, or the whatever I did, and I just couldn't get it to work. And they says, oh yeah, there's a few on there that should have a lot more votes, mine included. But when they turn around and says, oh, it's just Mephiston red, and then I dry brush black, I'm sat there going, that's so really easy. It's just getting your head around doing it. My mind was blown. I was like, dry brush in black? I only dry brush light colours, and I've never ever thought about dry brushing a dark colour of black, or to reverse the thing, or to give it a darkening colour. I was like, wow. And then I tried it on a disc. I don't know where my disc's gone. And just one of my test discs, and I was like, that really does work. That is absolutely phenomenal. I was like, yeah, next 6 months I'm just going to paint everything red and dry brush it black. That's going to be my way of painting things for about 6 months. So but yeah, and it was great that they shared that with me as well. They could have just turned around and said, oh no, it's a trade secret, I'm not saying. But yeah, it was absolute. So you may see some of it coming along. We are doing red. So the Donut Shop series, the first one in the Donut Shop. Yeah. So Jack, the next one in the donut, the next one in our fast and easy things is going to be red bricks. How to paint red bricks quick. And get that effect to eventually get something like that, where there's patchiness and different colours, and so yeah, and it all comes in because all of the products that I use for it is, it's obviously the airbrush medium from Army Painter, it's their white and red colours, everything's there to do a good army painter promotion as well. So, oh, look, Jack, look what I got it. Jack knows how hard these are to find. He got some of the other ones. Yeah. Which one did you get? I don't think. I think was it the magic dust. Ooh, magic galaxy space dust. Yeah. So. I've got 2 sets of them, which weren't easy to track down. I think one shop got the entire world's allocation. I was going to say, did that end? Not yet. Magic dust. Have you seen what else I got, Jack? Not Jack. Kay. Look at these. Magically appeared. These turned up from Rasta this week because we won his stream, and then won it again last night, and I think we've won it 3 weeks in a row again. Yeah, so there's a few bits and pieces. There was a couple of the metal cards which I'm not going to use, which I'm just going to re-gift or re-raffle and give the chance. I'll have a word with you. Give us a poke tomorrow, mate, because I need to sort something out with you. I'd like some cards, but I would prefer just to give you a chunk of money, money that I get from the stream, and go, give us X amount of cards, and he's X amount of money, and then we can give some of them away, if that's good with you. And no, not just giving them. You need to get something out of it as well. I know you get advertising, but I don't mind buying some bits and pieces off you. I'm definitely having some of your pins anyway. So, we have a close. So, 14 users and 87 tickets. It's probably one of our other than the Lego ones, I think that's one of our biggest. I'll just click through these. Cool, I can actually see all that in line. All free. Yeah. So there's 4. There's 4 big contenders in there tonight. So let's get this set up. And so we have, oh god, I can't wait for the new lighting system to turn up. I don't know how bad it's going to be or how much different it's going to be, but just getting it changed so I can actually see stuff. So, first out the bag. Getting the first choice tonight as well is, drum roll, fooled you, and that's down to Paul. So, Paul, which one would you like? You were the last donator as well, so well done. There is a Bosk, a Dengar, and a Forlom. I have a feeling the B-Wing's going as well. Paul's falling asleep. He better not be on. I'll go on stream in a minute and find him. Steam even. Yay! Which one do you want, mate? Or which ones do you want? You're definitely a subscriber and you're definitely a donator tonight. Bosk Dengar Forlom. Gooey. Dengar and the Shiny B-Wing. Dengar and Shiny B-Wing. And our stealth device going in there as well. So, second one of the evening. A winner to be picked is Egan, who disappeared. Unless he's still here. Is he here? If he's not here, he'll just get the one that's left. I think he was more bothered about the big ones, but he was a donator. He didn't do the subscription yet. Yeah, I'll just message him through this. It is pretty easy. In fact, I think is that and the last one, Egan, not Shenanigan. Where's it gone? And the next one and final one, I will give you the choice of the last two, is Doom Fairies. So which one do you want, Martin? Bosk or Forlom? Unfortunately, you don't get the nice shiny one. Or do you? I'll just double check. Yep. Bosk. Yeah, oh, I didn't need to ask. So, I'll give him Maul. So Maul will go to Egan. Yes, I'll give you like a Bosk. Paul, Egan. Yeah, look, it's been a long time. Oh, hold on. So, save Guri for the next time. Yes. So, obviously I'm going to have a word with Kay and get some other bits and pieces off him. But, we have a Guri there. It's the metal ones that we've got left. So there's a Guri. There's a couple of Orbi ones left. There's the Afterburners that I already have a couple of. Trade Federation drones. Fenrau and Zealous Recruit. Captain Seer and Grievous. Lulu and Taliesin. Poe and Red Squadron Expert. I think there's another couple kicking about somewhere as well. Yep. Oh, there's another two. There's another two Darth Mauls. We're in your area, he, and sat. If you on, I'm presuming that is on sat. Yes, Martin, I would love I would love to see you on Saturday, mate. We've set up. I know a couple of the guys have been round. That's Sarah's, the Foxies. We have a really nice setup for social distancing and all that sort of stuff. We even have masks and all the sanitizer stuff, thanks to one of the other X-Wingers. Yep. Oh, I've just realised something. I take that back. I won't. So I've just realised. So Martin didn't win. Which one would Doom Fairies like? Bosk or Forlom? Because these aren't for Martin, looking at it. I don't think Martin actually won these ones. I never win anymore. I think you've drained the life force out of Twitch. Winning is a state of mind. Yeah, my mind is in a my mind's in a really bad state, so I'm not going to even. Egan. Have you heard what's out next week, by the way? Oh, look at all the paint. I'm swimming in it. I hear it on. I heard it on the grapevine that we may get some Keyforge packs next week of a new variety. Yeah. I had advance notification that my order has been fulfilled, so I should be getting all of the ones that I asked for, hopefully. Hopefully. I'm just looking for Egan before I close the stream down and lose him forever. It should be around here somewhere. There's loads of. There's Jack turning up. Going back in time. If I could turn back time. Oh, I can't. Might start doing some deck giveaways, Martin. We'll have to have a look when the new stuff comes out. We haven't done any streaming on Keyforge because of just nothing being available. And it's all old stuff that people are seeing. So we've got, I think, about 10 boxes coming. So we'll definitely be doing summer's openings and summer's giveaways. So we shall see you for that one. So things that we've got done tonight wasn't much. I got a lot of bits and pieces done on his Rockworks. Just have a quick close-up look at the Rockworks starting to come through. So that's done. Vader got a little tickle. I am going to have to finish him off. Have you not seen? I did 30 odd boxes of Keyforge openings at one point. But yeah, some stuff like that. Maybe it's during the day, maybe it's on weekends and stuff like that. As I say, I've got some boxes, and we could do with promoting it a little bit to see how to push it, if that makes sense. So I'm going to close the stream up there. Tomorrow night, we'll see how we get on. As Foxy will definitely get to see it tomorrow night. The whole back garden at the moment is up in the air, and yeah, it could be a painting stream, or we could get it all set up in the garage and running. So thank you everyone for donating, subbing, all that sort of stuff. Please like, share, subscribe, anything that you can for us, and I appreciate everything that you guys do. It's great having you here. It keeps me a bit sane, and it gives me someone to talk to. So I shall see you all soon tomorrow night. In the meantime, stay safe out there. Catch you soon.